Hello, everybody. Welcome back to the Tony's Picks Morning Show. I'm Tony T, guys, with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern Time, giving out live free plays for today's card. Today's card, well, it's that time of the year where we're getting sports transitions here. Baseball playoffs beginning tomorrow. NBA and NHL not too far away. We'll have full cards again soon. And we have we have an NFL doubleheader. Great time to do that, right? They probably knew the schedule. Hey, baseball's over. Let's get 2 games in there. All right, so what we're going to do here is we'll meet the cappers and get right to the picks as we don't mess around here on the Tony's Picks Morning Show. We'll welcome into the show here. Let's say hello to Rod. Rod, how you doing?
Not 100% yet, but definitely better than what I was Friday, Saturday. So
wow,
you didn't want to see me. I was hacking and coughing and sneezing, and not a pretty sight. So
yikes.
Definitely on the mend. So definitely glad to be here. Had a good weekend. Can't complain about yesterday's action. Hit my best bet. Then went 6-3 on the day. So hey, I can get mad at Minnesota that they tried to come back in that Dublin game. Made it close, but what a sloppy finish. Took way too many penalties on that last drive when they had the opportunity to drive down at least, kick a field goal and send it to OT. But no, took them themselves way too many penalties in that one. And hey, started the day 0-1, but hey, got it back.
Yeah, so. Well, Carson with the interceptions, the hurries, right? That's the issue with this Wentz. Man, you make him hurry the football, and he has troubles there. That's the issue there with Wentz. That's why he's in the backup market. Let's say hello to Chris. Chris, what's going on?
Not much. Coming off a 1-1 day there, had the White Sox. Very meaningless game there, but then had the Bucks. They almost did it there in the second half as Philadelphia had a terrible second half. They still pulled out the win there, so lost that one. I did get a couple from the hit list. I think we finished the regular season with 213 home runs cashed. So that was pretty good. We head into the postseason tomorrow. I'll have you guys a video for that. But yeah, pretty good season on the home run hit list, and I'm just ready to get to it.
Just ready to get to it indeed. Sean, how you doing?
Bad weekend overall. It's losing, started out good in college football, like 7-1 between Thursday, Friday, and Saturday early, and then the wheels fall off for a 9-10 weekend. Like, what the hell? And then yesterday in NFL, couldn't catch one at the Colts and 5 point. I mean, what happened there? Dude's dropping balls to go on again. More crap like that.
Horrible break there.
Couple of just bad picks, I guess. I had Tampa Bay under, and what am I thinking? Tampa Bay, they throw the ball so much. That was stupid. I thought, you know what? They can't just have this last second comeback every game. They're going to run out of gas a little. I thought it'd be low scoring. Baltimore and the under, I figured. Well, you know what? I didn't take in consideration just how banged up Baltimore was. And I didn't think they just flat out I don't say quit, Barry, but where the hell was Kansas City dropping a 40 spot on that? When's the last time they put up 37 points? 10 years ago? I'm being silly, but I was not expecting a monster offensive performance there. So this is a bad weekend. It is what it is. What am I going to do? On to the playoff.
Yeah.
I haven't had that's just frustrating. It's not like, whatever. It's baseball season. It's gambling.
One note here on the injury reports. You got to always keep an eye on those guys on the IR because when a guy hits an IR, there's a new set of starters. And Baltimore's been hit hard in the injury report on the IR. So then there's a new set of starters to get penciled in, but they're missing those. They're really missing the guys that are on the IR with these Ravens. Say hello, El Neos. Al, what's going on?
Yeah, doing all right. On 2-2 in the MLB. I had that early loss with the Vikings as well, but made it up. Ended up 3-2 in the NFL. So little winning day for me. I'll take it and try to keep rolling.
Very good. Let's say hello to Javon. Javon, how you doing?
Oh, good morning, fellas. Yeah, it's been a good weekend for me. This first 3-day stretch here at Tony'sPicks.com has been a blessing, to say the least. I guess the only thing that I'm regretting is not putting in more picks, right? You sit here and you give out all this free game on the show, and that's great. That's what we're here for. So you sit there and you say, I go 9-3-1 on just opening my mouth, free plays, right? Just free game. You go 2-0 on parlays. You go 1-0 yesterday on my MLB best bet, which would have been the Brewers -1.5. Shout out to Mitch, right? That bit, like, I thought I was the only one that took that bid in from Mitch before he left, but that bit, man. I'm gonna take that into my grave, man. That Brewers Day game, oh, it's just at home Sunday. Forget about it, man. That was easy. That was easy picking. So it's been fun, man. It's been a blast. I'm having fun. Let's continue it on. Let's have a good day. There's only 2 games today, but look, we got 6 of us here. So if we can't combine and get on the right side of things and give out enough free game on just these 2 games, then damn.
We'll do our best to do our best. That's how.
That's it. That's exactly it. That's exactly it.
That's how we roll. Yeah. I had a pretty good one yesterday. 3-1. Lost was the Raiders. I mean, come on, the Raiders. You had an injury advantage and just can't get it done. But you're right. I think I should have had more premiums, but I'll take the 3-1 in NFL. You can on a Sunday. That's we'll take that any day of the week. All right, guys. So 2 games from the NFL we'll cover here today. WNBA comes back tomorrow with the deciding game, and then we get right to the finals. But 2 games today. We start 7:15 and 8:15, so there's not going to be one of those super late games on the East Coast. We start Jets and Dolphins here. We got the Dolphins going to be home favorites from 2.5 to 3, total 44.5. Our nightcap tonight, Bengals and Broncos. The Broncos here 7.5, total 44.5 there. We'll start here with Rob.
Yeah, looking at that, first game, Jets, Dolphins. 2 teams started 0-3 of the year. 2 teams that are giving it up defensively. Jets giving up 31 points a game. Dolphins giving up 32 points a game. And you look at offensively, it's I see the Jets scoring a few more points per game to start the year. 23 points a game. Dolphins 18 points a game. So going to be a windy game as well. Looking like the wind's going to be 22 miles an hour gusts. So be on the lookout for that. Might be a little rainy, but it's definitely going to be windy in the Hard Rock Stadium there. But I'm going to take the Dolphins team total over. They look pretty good last week, getting some points against the Buffalo squad. That hey, we know what Buffalo's been doing. Look at their number; they're still part of the undefeated. So I think this Miami offense starting to put things together. And as the Jets defense, I alluded to, giving up well over 30 points a game. I think the Dolphins can get over their team total. So I'll take the Dolphins team total over. I see it at 23.5 right now. So I'll give you that team total over. And then looking at the Broncos taking on the bad bungled up Bengals. That defense is awful. I got to say, it's got to be the worst in the NFL by far. So Broncos, what do? They attack those bad teams that are giving up well over 24 points a game. Guess what? They're 7-0 over the last couple seasons to the over. And Sean Payton, as coach, 9-1 to the over versus teams that are giving up over 24 points a game. Give me the over in that one.
There from Rod, we move on over to Chris.
I'm going to take the over in the entire Jets-Dolphins game. Somebody's going to accidentally win that one between these 2. That's what's going to happen there.
We could have a tie.
Could have a tie. I'm still, as the kids say these days, I'm shook, I guess would be the proper terminology. Last night I thought, we got more time to go, and they just went to post-game, and I'm like, what the hell happened here? I thought we were having – you're at 40-40. Somebody's got to win. No, you don't. You both win. Take it off the field. It's cool. It's cute. Give me the over in the Jets, Dolphins. I think we don't see any defense at all. These guys are going to run all over each other. And same way with the Bengals and the Broncos. Bengals, like Rod said, they're banged up. So I think we take over the entire thing there. If I had to lean aside, I would take the Broncos with the 7.5 to cover there. I think they just beat up on the Bengals.
Well, if you lost your survivor pick on a tie, I doubt you'll play again. That's the one issue with the ties. I think that really stings people when they invest all the time and money into survivor and you have a tie. Both picks lose when that happens. John, what's going on? What do you got? I think
it's going to take a lot of value away from some teasers as well, getting killed on those ties. They're not being able to cover even a field goal or anything late. But yeah, I'm interested to see how those numbers add up.
That's true. I know what
Let's go. Jets in the over here. This Jet team should have beat the Steelers. Coulda, woulda, shoulda beat Tampa Bay. They're competitive. I am not a Miami guy. I thought this guy was going to get fired against the Bills. They came out with a little heart. I'm not buying it. It's the Jets. And like Chris said, well, I guess somebody has to win, right? Well, we could get a tie. But 44.5, it seems high when you look at these teams. Like, these guys are terrible. Bad teams score. That's why they're bad. They make mistakes. There's broken plays. There's nonsense. There's blocked field goals, return for touchdowns. That's how you get overs. Weather, whatever. I'm not scared. We're going Jets in the over, and I like Denver. I know it's a big number and it's gone up. And since he got blasted last game, you're not as bad as you look. But I mean, Denver's coming off 2 losses. They had the Chargers beat and they pissed that away. And we can say what they want about the leverage goal in the Colts game. That was a game they had wrapped up. They got a bad. I can't even say it was a bad penalty. We'd say what it is. That was a win. They're a better team, and coaching wise, Zach Taylor, the guy's terrible. You got a big coach against the other side. Browning's thrown what 4 interceptions? I mean, what are we doing here? Give me Denver. Denver's. I don't say it's a must win. But it sort of is when you lose 2 in a row. You can't be losing. You can't say, well, you know what? The Ravens are 1-3. We can be 1-3. No. You better start separating. You got lucky with the Chargers. Guy getting hurt yesterday cost them the game. But you can't let this team come in here and hang with you. So give me Denver here.
There we go from Sean. Move on over to El Ninos.
Yeah, I like a couple plays here early. First, I kind of like the over in that late game. The only thing that worries me there is that Bengals offensive line, which is just about as useless as a lifeguard at the Olympics. Speaking of useless,
way to use that line.
I just thought about it before getting on the show. I got to use it today because there's a bunch of useless stuff like this Dolphins defense as well that we're going to see today. And which I think will allow, the Jets to get their team total over the 9.5 in the first half, which I think is very light. So that's where I'll be on these 2 games.
There from El Ninos. We move on over to Javon.
Yeah, man. The battle of 0-3, right? Jets and Dolphins. What do you do? For me, I'm just gonna take a storyline, I guess, and run with it. You have 2 hot seats, I would say. Obviously, the hotter seat is with Mike McDaniel, right? You have a first-year head coach over there in New York. I think everybody's looking at it from that perspective. I think they're saying Mike McDaniel has the hotter seat. Dolphins are at home. They got the more explosive offense. They're favored for a reason. I think that's what everybody's thinking. And when everybody tends to go this way, I go that way. I'm on the Jets. I don't really have any stats to back it up. Like I said, I'm just going to pick a storyline and run with it. As much as you would like to say Mike McDaniel has a hot seat, what about the first-year coach, man, not going 0-4? There's just something over there. I'll put my money on the Jets. Like I said, I have no stats to back it up, but it's 2 0-3 teams, man. What are you going to do? Roll with the underdog. As far as the other game goes, Broncos, Bengals. Bengals are cooked, aren't they? No Joe Burrow. It's a wrap. I wouldn't be surprised to see them get, 6 wins? This is a losing season. It's over. There's really nothing else to add to that. Broncos -7.5. You can extend it. This is definitely a must-win for the Broncos at home. If they lose this, come on, man. Let's just lay it with the Broncos. Let's not overthink this. You got 2 bad teams, 0-3. Let's go underdog. As far as Bengals, Broncos, Bengals are cooked. Let's go Broncos. Extended lay it.
There we go from Javon. I tell you what I think about these games. Yeah, I can agree with the over here with the Jets and the Dolphins. We've got Miami had pretty good passing numbers against New England at home. 81% completion rate, 9.3 yards per pass attempt. The Jets against these good passing teams, 3-1 to the over. Facing teams on the road, facing teams that average 7 yards per pass attempt or greater. Miami 5-1 the over at home, facing teams that allow 24 points or greater. We got 2 defenses that aren't very good right now, so I see an over coming here with these 2. And I can a lot of folks like Denver today, and I can't argue that, right? Against these bad passing teams at home, Denver 5-0 the spread at home, facing teams that average 5.7 yards per pass attempt or fewer. Doesn't seem like Browning has protection. The Broncos were competitive in losses to the Chargers by 3 and to the Colts by 1. Cincinnati's offensive numbers are just brutal. 2.4 yards per rush, 5.4 yards per pass attempt. They're using it back up here. They've averaged just 13.5 points per game in their 2 road games. It is back-to-back road games. 3rd road game in 4 weeks. And the pass defense has been very poor on the road. I can only look at Denver in that spot. All right, let's continue here on the Tony Sports Show. We got the sports covered for you today. Tomorrow we'll have more We'll have baseball and the W tomorrow, and then that's stuff. We'll just wait. We're in that transition. We're waiting for the NBA and NHL to get their season started, so we give you some volume here on the show. Now it's time for our Parlay Purple segment, where Caps give a parlay, team player prop, game of the future, NBA season win totals. They make the call here. We start with Rod.
I'll give you a prop. I'm going to go with Darren Waller over 30 yards receiving there, tight end for the Dolphins. He averages over 30 yards, so that's the extended line. If you want to just take his regular line, that's fine as well. But I'm going to take the extended line at a plus 390 for Darren Waller, tight end, over 30 yards today.
Here we go with Rob. We move on to Chris.
Yeah, for the Miami Jets game, give me Jalen Waddle for a touchdown anytime there. For the Broncos game there, give me some family here with Nate Adkins tight end there, plus 1,400. He's gotten a lot of targets. He's not really family. I might be a little bit better off if he was. But I don't know. He got a touchdown last year randomly. But anyway, yeah, plus 1,400. He's been targeted a ton this season. He's actually one of the highest on the team. So, yeah, he's a plus 1,400 for that. Give me Tua for an interception. Honestly surprised Tua hasn't come out with his concussion for the year. But, all good health towards him. But, yeah, anyway, give me for an interception. He's got 4 this year. It's at 107 on that.
There we go here from Chris, and move on over to Sean.
All right, here we go. I'll give you NFL for today and 2 MLB for tomorrow. So we're going to go NFL, go the Jets over 44.5. Again, NFL not put a lot of plays out here. 3 and 3, we're down $30 with our NFL. So Jets, I'll put it in the chat in a second. 3 and 3 minus $30. Jets over 44.5. Baseball 81 and 65 plus 22.80. Detroit under 6.5. I know it is low. Listen, Scooble, for as bad as they've been down the stretch, he's still pretty good against Cleveland. He has good numbers versus Cleveland here. So playoff game. And again, Cleveland, this is, again, I got to bring up the Pirates here for a second, not to again, the Cleveland Guardians have the worst offense in baseball.
Yeah.
The worst offense. I mean, they're not the worst in, they're number 2 to Pittsburgh, but average on base, all that crap, they're terrible. They're terrible. So give me the under 6.5 here. And give me the Red Sox plus 115 with who's that? I think Crochet's on the hill tomorrow.
Fried. Yeah.
Versus Fried. So there we go. Again, straight across. You don't have to parlay these puppies. We're just doing single games, and there's that. Good luck.
There we go from Sean. Move on over to Al Ninos.
Yeah, not much for everyone here. So I guess just really like that Jets over the team total, the 9.5 in the first half. That's really just, I guess, hammer that once, twice, 3 times as many teams as you'd like to parlay. I guess I like that play a lot.
From El Ninos, move on over to Javon.
Yeah, I think the one bright spot this year, for the Jets has been Garrett Wilson. He has a touchdown in 2 of the first 3 games. Let's go anytime touchdown, Garrett Wilson. If I believe in the Jets to do something tonight, let's keep it going with the only man that's keeping them going, Garrett Wilson. Anytime touchdown.
Touchdown from Javon. Yeah, I'm just going to stick to the NFL here with the over Jets and the Bengals and the Broncos there. Just a note here, tomorrow's Padre Cubs game, 9 mile per hour wind blowing in, and we've said this throughout the season. A lot of these wind blowing in games have gone under in Chicago this year. So we'll see how that rolls with Pavetta and Imanaga tomorrow. Total listed now at 7 in that game, and we'll see how this impacts the game.
Cubs money line.
Padres a fly ball hitting team. The balls will be caught there in that one. Imanaga, of course, we know Kate Horton is out for the wild card series. Kershaw will not pitch in the wild card. I don't know how they talked him into that. I'm sorry, Kershaw, you're not going to be on a roster for the wild card. I don't know how that conversation went over. I don't know. I don't know how you could tell Kershaw, sorry, you're not going to be on. You're on the roster for the entire season. When it comes to the playoffs, I'll just sit this one out.
Well, they already went through this a couple of years ago. Remember? I mean, the whole crying debacle and stuff. And so it's he knew it was coming, man. Come on, just do what's best for the team. Be a fan.
I guess so. It just seemed to me that would have been a very difficult discussion to have. I don't know. This is kind of interesting. There. All right, we got you through our.
They do straws, Tony, and they do straws. They
so?
had straws going, and they're like, yeah, here, someone got to draw the short straw. You got to go tell them. And it's like, I'm not telling them. No, you tell them. No, I'm not telling them. Fine,
Oh, yeah.
draw straws. Here. Someone
It is what it is, man.
They probably had the bullpen coach tell. Yeah, the bullpen coach probably had to tell. I was on Heaney was pitching. I don't know. They got Heaney out of the scrap heap. So I hope he did. Could you imagine them keeping Heaney over? I don't know.
Wow.
We'll see what happened. Yeah, I was seeing Heaney pitch on Saturday. I said, what? Where did they picked him up? I thought all these cut guys got picked up. But I couldn't. Yeah, I don't know. Chris, you got the news, but Noah got picked up by the Braves.
Yeah, that was a big one.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll see how that rolls there.
I heard the buffets are good in Atlanta. That's why.
I just saw something about food in Atlanta.
Yeah,
the new Hell's Kitchen. There's a chef out of Atlanta.
Yeah, new Hell's Kitchen, even better.
There he goes. Just pitch him in night games. That's all you got to do with Manoah. He'll be all right.
He gets his 3 meals and
these guys haven't figured it out. I have data showing you all these big guys can't pitch during the day. I mean, you get these guys. I can't believe these guys can't figure this out. All right. Atlanta's collecting the trash. They are. No doubt about that one. All right. We got you through that. And let's see what we got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Heading into a big week of action, baseball playoffs, WNBA playoffs. We got baseball and football in full swing now. You guys, when you click the link in the description, you'll land right on over to our page. And I think let me set up the share screen feature here. Hit the share screen. Let's take a look what we got. All right, guys, hit the link in the description. You're going to land right over here over at Tony's Picks. We got our premium best bets up there for you as well. Long-term subscriptions for you on the site. And we'll see what Rod's got rolling right now over at Tony's Picks here. Rod put together a great year for 2025 like he did last year. Rod, what you got for sale?
I'm for me over at Tony's Picks today. Hey, I got a 3-pack for you. So in that 3-pack does include my NFL Monday Night Football play of the day as well. So don't buy both. Just buy one. I'm telling you. I got a 3-pack up there and my best bet for you to scoop up. So nice way to start the week after a nice 6-3 day yesterday in the NFL. So scoop that up, or better yet, hey, grab that week pass. We got lots of action this week. Kicking it off here with Monday. We got MLB playoff baseball all week. Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, I believe is what they do there. Yeah. We got the basically winner take all game 5s in the WNBA because they both went 5 games. So we got that tomorrow. We kick off NFL back on Thursday. So grab a week pass. I'm telling you, that's will pay for itself in no time with all the sports action we got going right now. And we're what exactly? I believe it's 8 days away. So from the NHL going as well. So grab that NHL pass early. We were close to over 3,000 unit winners last year in the NHL. Love the winter sports. So it's that time of year. I cap multiple sports, and we've got lots of winning in multiple sports this time of year, so definitely jump aboard something long term. That's the value to you. Hey, 2-for-1 capper promotion, can't go wrong with that as well here at Tony's Picks. Pair up 2 cappers, put them to work for you.
That's right, Cowboys. Rod over at Tony's Picks. He's ready to roll. Use that promo code Tony T. Save that 15% off. I think the links got eliminated last night, though. That was a shocker to me. Mercury got it.
Yeah, that was tough.
That was tough there. All right, let's see what's rolling here. So what Chris has got for sale over at Tony's Picks. Chris, what you got?
Got you a best bet in tonight's Monday Night Football there. And then, I'm on something long-term, short-term. We got a lot of action, like Rod said. We got playoff baseball. I'm not going to get you any more in the WNBA. I'm undefeated this year in that, so we'll leave that alone. But we'll get back with more NFL, more college football. I'm currently 3rd in college football. I've dropped a little bit after this weekend, but just looking to stay hot there. 2-for-1 capper, 2 people putting money in your pocket makes a lot of sense. So hop on there and let 2 of us go to work for you, making you money. Use the promo code Tony T at checkout, save you the 15%. And let's just I'm ready to get into some postseason baseball here.
Very good. Get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks, best bet on the board. Remember, offer 1-day passes are profit guaranteed. They must turn a profit or amount purchased will be credited back to your account for the site credits. That's profit guarantee there. So get on board with Chris over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling over at Tony's Picks. See what Sean has for sale. Sean producing unit leader numbers over at Tony's Picks for the year. What you got, Sean?
Yeah, like I said, not a great weekend, but always the truth. Whether I'm winning or lose, I come in just one day at a time. So that's it. We got a little NFL up for tonight. I pretty much gave it to you, so I guess you're not going to buy it, you cheapos. But get a weekly pass because I got a bunch of stuff up for NFL and college already, and MLB. I'm already doing the my little write ups here for the games. But you already know I give out a lot of stuff for free. I try to help you win out here, people. I try to help you win. That's all we can do. Although I'm annoyed that I got leapfrogged by this guy again. This cat, this guy. I got my work to do. Whatever.
It's you versus you, Sean. You versus you. They see you here on camera. You're the top producing guy on the channel.
Listen, whether I'm winning or losing, I say the same thing all the time. It's just one day at a time. You keep grinding along. And when people are doing it, you got to be like, oh, man, I got to improve myself. So, but I'm just doing, like I said, you're going to lose. You're going to lose. You're really, really going to lose like 50% of the time if you're going to be honest about things. You just got to kind of have those good runs to push you like the 53, 54, 55%. It's tough. But hey, like I said, man, that was a tough weekend because things had been all right. And then you have a bad one, some bad breaks. And you're like, oh, my goodness, this is – because I tell you, I'm like one of those superstitious kind of guys. Like, all right. Things are going. What did I change? What went on here? What did I say? Did I upset my wife? This is what's happening. Here comes the karma police coming back at me because I made fun of her or teased her about something. Like I gotta get back into the right swing of things here.
I mean, look, yeah, it happens, man. I'll tell you with my baseball this year, I've had these day strings where I go 3-1, 3-1, 0-4, 3-1, 3-1, 0-4, 4-0, 3-1, 0-4. I mean, and then you add up, and it adds up to a great year in baseball. So that happens,
Right. It's that's just how I go about it. I feel I'm annoyed. Whatever. Come on. When I'm winning, I don't want to talk about it, and when I'm losing, like this one's a tough one. I'm like, oh, look at this. The cheapos, great work today. I love it. See. I'm just saying. We give out,
for your freemium there, Sean.
We give out. I mean, I know I'm not the only one who probably gives out a premium in the freebies, but I mean, just all day long, free picks on the show. Hit the like button. The like button is free, and we can't even equal it out. It's crazy. It's crazy. Come on. Come on.
I didn't hear that.
That annoys me more, and it's what bothers me the most about that because I tell my kids because you got teenagers and Chris was bringing up their shook and demure or whatever this kind of language they speak, and I keep telling them don't worry about likes and crap on social media. I couldn't even imagine being a kid and you put a picture up and nobody likes you. You'd be devastated. But yet here I am complaining about a bunch of people watching a bunch of grown men on freaking YouTube giving out a Yankee side. What's wrong with me? What's that?
And that's why I don't have Facebook, man. That reason right there, man.
Good for you, man.
Worrying about likes. Crazy.
Yep. Everyone worrying about their likes. How that's exactly right.
Well, Facebook's good for the old folks. You go back and see the chicks from high school.
How bad document. Come on now, document your trips. That's
who got banned and who looks better.
People, Sean.
I'm just stuck in the world where everybody's posting their top 5 Gucci picks, and it's just.
Oh yeah. Oh well, we didn't talk about Tony's picks. Discord. Join our Discord and.
Oh goodness, no. Take that out.
Reach out to Sean. Reach out to Sean. He's going to run the Discord. So
we're going to not have Sean Higgs.
Make sure you definitely send a DM to Sean Higgs down there in the corner. He's got the Discord covered.
I got you covered.
He's got you covered.
That's a 20%.
75 likes and you get you get the Discord for free today.
Yeah. Because he's too cheap to set up a Telegram.
Oh yeah, the Telegram. Yeah, we gotta get the Telegram going.
We got a Telegram going. We're gonna get Sean on the phone. You can talk to Sean on the phone on the Telegram. There you go. All right, Al Ninos, what you got rolling over at Tony's Picks? Al's put together a pretty good year in the NFL.
Yeah, just one play so far. A couple other numbers I'm looking at. Might pull the trigger, might not, but obviously my strongest play is up there already. If you want to check that out. Also, if you hit that refresh, you'll see my Thursday Night Football up there as well if you want to get in on that early. And, grab one of those long-term 2-for-1 capper pass. Always your best way to go, and you get all the plays that way. You don't have to worry about buying them all individually. And, posted a couple season passes as well if you're just into single sports. But again, your best way to go is always those 2-for-1 capper passes and pair me up with your favorite capper. And get all the Steam plays that way.
That's right. Steam plays available, guys, on all long-term subscriptions. You get not only the premium plays that we get in by 11 a.m. Eastern, you also get any props that we put in, as well as late Steam, because we continue handicapping. If we find plays between 10 minutes and 2 hours of game time, we put it in the system. Those are emailed right to your email box using the email you use when you sign up for the service. Late Steam available here at TonySix.com. I don't see anywhere else. So get on board with El Nino's over at Tony's Picks. All right, let's see what's rolling. See what Javon's got for sale today. What you got, Javon?
Yeah, just like Tony T mentioned, late Steam. That's going to be the theme for me today. I'll have some late Steam rolling in there here. I just wanted to see what these fellas had to say today. As far as the long-term packages, hop on, man. I was telling Tony T earlier, I'm a free man right now. My schedule's wide open. It's 24/7, if not 24/8. So with me, you kind of get a little bit of everything, man. I cover tennis, I cover soccer, I cover football, basketball. I'm kind of all over the board, man. Over the last few years, I've had the time to sit back and put in the work individually with each sport. And I have a good grasp on everything right now. You know, when you spend a full season or two with each sport and you actually spend the full season betting every game, at least looking into every game, you have a real grasp on everything. And that's where I am right now. I'm locked in. So like I said, jump on with me. Tony T is the promo code. Check out 15%. 2-for-1 capper, like these guys said. I don't have anything on there right now, but yeah, late Steam will be coming today and we'll keep it going. We knocked out that first MLB play of the day, like I said yesterday, so we're up. Let's just keep it rolling, man.
Yeah, keep rolling with Javon over at Tony Six. Long-term subscriptions are the way to go, and use that promo code Tony T to save that 15% off. All right, guys, I'll have a best bet on the board right now from the NFL. Get on board with me. Start off to a good start in the NFL this year. Great year in MLB, so get on board with that long-term subscription. And a 2-for-1 cap promotion, match up with your favorite cappers. Appreciate all the super chats coming in. I think I saw one from Hector, saw one from JM. Appreciate that, guys. Here, if you ever, let's talk about our YouTube channel, right? Guys, are with you here every day at 9:30 a.m. Eastern time. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. We greatly appreciate it. If you happen to pay a visit to our YouTube channel, we got a lot of great content up over there, guys. If you haven't been up there, we go to our YouTube channel, you land on our homepage on YouTube. I should have been showing the homepage all along. I don't know what I was doing, but anyway, land on our homepage, get our compilation videos up there. You'll see from the 2-3 zone to my deep dives into baseball, into football, and college football, of course. So, and we've got underdog compilations here as well from El Nino's. Check it out. Today's gonna be kind of a light day because of the schedule. You'll find the props. We've created our props playlist. You'll see Chris's props and any more props that we get in will be listed here. And, of course, all the sports that you see here from the NFL, college football, all the major sports we cover here on the Tony's YouTube channel, filled with a lot of great content. You want to go back and look at some old content, you can. We do populate our shorts with a lot of content as well. So check it out there on our Tony's YouTube channel. We got them nice and organized for you so you can see our compilations on the top, our props here, and where all the individual sports coming in for you guys there. So check it out. You want to check out our live shows, just hit the live tab. We'll watch a replay of our live show here. Night Moves, well, it's an overnight. I don't know how Ramon filled an hour and a half on a 2-game card. I got to go back and see the end of that show. I don't know what that must have been something there to sketch. Night Moves is our newest show, 2 a.m. Eastern time. I know our man Life with Kane. I got to talk to him. He wants to be on that show, and I'll talk to you a little later today, Life with Kane. I want to talk to you guys before I bring you on. I had an experience where I brought a guy on. I think he was just trying to get over, just wanted to be on the show. I don't know, he understood what we were doing. So anyway, I'm going to talk to you guys before I bring you on.
Who's that?
We'll talk to you later. You'll talk to you later.
Just 15 minutes of fame. That's all.
Yeah, 15 minutes of fame. That's all it was about. At the end of the day, I don't have the time. Well, we talked for half an hour about what it took to do this, and they tell me you don't have the time. So you know how it goes. The guys just, like he said, he wanted his 15 minutes of fame. So I got to make sure we're bringing the right people on here before we bring them on. You live and learn. But I like doing this where they got to come and audition. It works great. But anyway, check out the YouTube channel, guys. A lot of great content. Hit that like, hit that subscribe. Of course, Rob, you got the help. I have to mention the happy hour, right? Forgot to mention the happy hour. So, guys, let's get back to the live. Hit the live tab. You guys, you'll find the happy hour here on the live tab as well. You can check it out there with Rod and the cappers you see in the morning up there. You'll see Ron Crawford. You'll see Brian up there as well. Check out the happy hour here on the Tony Fix YouTube channel. Chris, Rod, you got the happy hour going. I know you're getting ready to get the NHL season rolling.
Definitely tune into the happy hour. Apologies, missed Friday. If you do click on that little button there that says posts, I did leave a post letting everybody know. So somebody, I think they waited like 45 minutes in the happy hour on Friday. So apologies to you there. I did leave a post saying, hey, I wasn't going to make it. I was feeling awful. So feeling better now. So tune in. Quiet slate on the happy hour, but hey, it'll pick up as we go along. Lots of MLB, as Tony said, lots of NHL. NBA is right around the corner, so you'll want that. We know what the NBA is all about. They love to let you wait right to that last tip off before they tell you who's starting. So you want to tune to that happy hour show, and we'll get you who's starting, who's not starting, even goalie wise as well. So that's the show you definitely want to tune into. 5 p.m. Eastern, Monday to Friday.
Tune in there. Running through Friday happy hour. Of course, all the goalie information when we get to the NHL. So a lot of great information there. Of course, Major League Baseball. If there's any late changes, lineup changes, we'll find out there on the happy hour there throughout. Of course, Chris, that home run prop video has been very popular.
Yeah, I think we hit the most popular. We had Saturday. I think we had over 1,200 views. A bunch of comments going back and forth as we ended the regular season. I'll get you guys a postseason home run hit list. I'll cover everything that we've got. Of course, there was nothing to cover today, so you guys were without a video. Not sure what some people are doing. They want me to start a Discord. I don't have time, and I'm not going to charge you guys for home run props. That's just not what I'm going to do. They're long shots. I do have a lot of data that backs it. Like I said, 213 is not bad to hit in the season, I don't think, and I gave them all out for free. And I don't have time for Discord.
213 home runs?
It's since March 31st.
Yeah, let's go, brother. Come on, man. Give this man his flowers. What are we talking about?
They're all free. I don't have time for Discord. I've got 2 Facebooks, 2 Instagrams, a website, an X, like for tattooing and this. So I don't have time to run a Discord. Plus, I'm not going to charge you guys. So stop asking. Just take them for free. I appreciate everybody wanting to give me money on that, but Discords, I don't know. I'm just not a part of it.
A lot of drama in this.
So much. I've been in one of them, and it's just.
And it's not just between you and it's the people themselves that create the drama when they go back and forth. It's just not worth it. I tried it before; it wasn't worth it.
When you're hot, of course, like on anything, when you're hot, people are up on you. But if you happen to lose something or you don't catch all of them, then they hate you, and it's just whatever. But I mean, these are long shots, guys. These are home runs, and what we experienced recently as we ended the regular season was a lot of your stars are not showing up, and a lot of people you don't even have a clue who were showing up to do some stuff. So postseason should be interesting. I'll get you that. I'm gonna cover NBA. You guys know I love NBA, so that's my thing. I'll get you some props on that as well. But we'll keep putting it out. Should have you a video for tomorrow for the 4 games that are happening.
Absolutely. There, Sean, we got you here in the mornings. Sometimes you pop into some of the later shows.
I mean, literal long shots. I love it from Kevin there. Look, I mean, home run props. I mean, what? People complain. I don't get it. 214. Even if you lost 1,000, you probably still broke even or made money when you're taking home run props.
What are they, like +3? What is it, like +300, +400 on the home run props?
Typically my minimum was 300. Now as we got towards the end, I did give out Schwarber a couple times because he hit around 280. I never gave out Ohtani, Judge. Those guys just not. Cal was not on there. He just was not worth anything. I try to give everybody good value with these, at least 300. I think that's worth. That's at least worth doing. And sometimes it's hard to find, but I don't know. We were chasing a few, and like I said, we had a couple 800s. I think Rowdy was up there a couple times. Colson Montgomery, one of my favorite White Sox, he was cashing big. You got people like Blaine Krim from the Rockies, who was like whatever. You had Nacho Alvarez against the Tigers, who'd never hit a home run all season. They gave up 2 in the same game. He was plus 1350. I didn't give that out, but I'm just saying, like, you had everybody going, and then Cal's supposed to be chasing what he's chasing, and so yeah, at least 300 is what I'm giving. I don't try to give anybody less than that. I want you guys to be able to make some money off of it.
Exactly.
That's right.
That's
a machine for Chris there. Absolutely.
And that's the thing. Like we're joking about Discords and this kind of crap, but you go to those things like, hey, we're going to do a -400 anytime touchdown. We're going to do a home run guy. Yeah. Judge, Ohtani, and Cal at -120. That's really great. Like, you need to come into a show and hear somebody tell you that. Yeah. Come on. You got it. Yeah. Right? I mean, what the heck? That's great job by Chris. I mean, all season long when he was doing it especially last month. We're like, what? Like, one day he had 7 winners one day. I'm like, what the? What?
That's crazy.
That's I know.
Listen, we got baseball playoffs, so I'll be here for the afternoon show. Definitely not giving a hockey out there. I'll tell you exactly when I have hockey.
I love it.
When a team gets blasted like 7-0 the day before and they're playing a back-to-back, I'll be on them the next day. There you go. That's my hockey handicap. You get crushed, I'm bouncing back on you. Listen, we got MLB winding down, but football, both college and NFL, and for me, college basketball. That's where I'll look for when it comes to the fall sports, winter sports. I'll be ready to jump into that. So college basketball right around the corner. You got Rod and the crew here for hockey and NBA and whatever.
Speaking about Rod and hockey, Rod, have you introduced Tony's picks to the Canucks dance, brother? Because that is the greatest thing. Yeah, that is the greatest thing, hands down. Chad, if you haven't seen the Canucks dance, my old lady loves you, Rod. I forgot to tell you, man. She loves the Canucks dance, bro. Every time Canucks dance, you can just catch her going along with it, man. You're a fan favorite in this house, man. 2 seasons ago at Pick Dogs, man, we caught wind of you, and man, you're a fan favorite in this house. I forgot to let you know, man. Canucks dance all the way, bro.
Yeah, that's right. But Rod's not good on cue, man. Yeah, it's something he'll do right when.
No, he doesn't have to do it now. I'm just saying if you've seen it, if you know, you know. It's the dance, man.
Yeah, first game of the year I'm going to too, so I'll let you know. It's the first game I'm attending this year. It'll be on October 11th. I was going to go to the opening one, taking on the Flames, and I was like, I don't want to watch that one. I'll go to the Saturday game. It'll be much better versus the Canucks. So. Hey, we might see a Canucks dance on that one to kick off the year. We'll see.
We might see it.
Come on.
I will definitely be at that game on the Saturday too.
Just drop a short while you're there, man. Quick little
definitely.
That's all we need. That's all we need, brother.
Yeah, I almost got suckered in going to a hockey. I'm glad I didn't because they didn't play any starters. So I almost got suckered in the Kings game. Yeah, I almost did. I said, no, and then I saw their lineup. I said, no, these are just. This is a AAA game. I can see that for half the price.
Preseason's tough. Preseason is definitely tough too because you don't know how long the starters are going to play. Most of the time they play a goalie. That's sometimes you got to watch the third stringer roll in. So it's just preseason's tough. I took a shot yesterday on one and it got me. So one of those 3 losses yesterday was in a preseason hockey. So 6-2 at the NFL rolling yesterday. I didn't touch the MLB board. So hey. There was that. I dropped it. I figured the Wild would take advantage of an AHL goalie, and they did not. They got beat 4-1. Couldn't get the job done against the AHL goalie. He stood on his head. Guys, that's not going to play all season long with Chicago. He'll be on the AHL team. So, hey, you had a good start. Yeah, congratulations. Wild looked awful.
Yep, they did. Coach Siobhan, we got you here on the mornings.
That's it, man. Look forward to some shorts too. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure it out on what I'm going to drop. You know what? I think if I'm 2-0 on parlays, we say not to parlay, but I know there's a lot of parlay bettors out there, and I'm on the sharp side. So if I have to, I'll just toss a 2-team parlay every day, and we'll see how we do. I mean, we're 2-0 already on the show, so maybe we can just keep it going. I mean, it's plus money every day, so let's look into it.
We'll look into that. Yep, we got the John's folder ready to roll here, so we'll get some videos up there from Giovanni. Think about a video series. You guys can always drop the comments what you guys would like to see. And,
anything, man. I can do it all, so I'm here for you.
We'll roll it from there. All right, guys. We're with you here on the Tony Morning Show. I know 40 minutes solo. Well, that's still 40 minutes less than Ramon went today. So, so there you go. All right, guys. We're back here tomorrow on the Tony Morning Show, so make sure you like, subscribe, and we're back here tomorrow. We got baseball playoffs to talk about and the WNBA. Any closing thoughts from anyone before we close it out?
Y'all make sure to go check out Al Nino's video with his little dog on the thumbnail too.
That's right. That's right. Now we forgot to mention El Nino's, right? There we go.
He's not quite as popular as Chris's home run list, but I guess maybe we'll start taking some longer shots and
your minus ones and your dogs, right?
Somebody call PETA.
Oh, by the way, somebody's copying you with that dog video. By the way,
really?
Really?
Someone on CBS Sports Network. I saw him and that was that Joe Savello guy. He was copying you. He had a dog with him when he was doing clips with the dog and the thumbnail. So you already have something.
You know what they say? Imitation is the sincerest form of flattery, right? So I'll take that.
It sure is. All right, guys. Thanks for joining here on the show. Wait, goodbye, guys. Making a winning one. We're back tomorrow here on the Tony 6 Morning Show.